Sooner Scoop HD.
Periods between offense and defense, do you feel like they're pretty competitive, and are you guys pushing each other?
Oh yeah, everyone's competitive. Everyone loves to compete, get after it. You know, make plays when you get chances, and that's what helps like everybody get better. Like, you know, it's like iron sharpens iron. So defense goes hard, offense goes hard, compete, and end up making everyone better. So
who's been winning those?
You know, it's pretty much like 50-50, but I'd like to say receivers won on most of them. So.
I don't think we've gotten the chance to talk to you since you got put on scholarship,
yeah.
man. How was that experience? How'd that feel?
It was cool. You know, it was the best part was all my teammates getting up there, and, you know, they was lifting me up, and they was just congratulating me every time. So, you know, they've been on my side this whole time, and just like seeing my teammates like surround me when I got put on scholarship, it was the best feeling ever, because, you know, they got my back, I got their back. So.
And what is it about Brent Venables that makes all the players seem all in on his program, his culture? What is it that instills such confidence?
You know, it's just, I don't know. It's just the way he brings, like, the way he's like carries himself and carries us, like the way he talks. He's confident in everybody. He brings it every day. Everyone loves him. He brings like that it factor to everyone, and everyone wants to follow him because he's such a great leader. And he's for the best thing is he's for the program, and if you're for the program, you're gonna have followers, and the team follows him wherever he goes, because we know he got our back, so we got his back. So.
How good is Drake for the receiver room, just as far as leadership, experience, as well as the work ethic?
Drake is, I don't know, there's so many things. I can't say enough about Drake, but he's made my game go way up, like skyrocket since I've been with him, and I've only been with him about 6-7 months. So, but just his knowledge of the game, through practice, through meetings, especially meetings, he's so smart. He's got like 300 IQ. I don't even know if that's possible, but he's so smart. So it helps us. He brings it every day. You know, he's so reliable, and everyone trusts him. Coaches trust him. We trust him, and he's always got our back. So we got his back.
He seems like a guy that, you know, we've seen the footage of him kind of fighting and practice and stuff. Does he bring a different type of mentality to the group?
Yeah, he brings that. He's tough. He's so tough, super tough. He brings it every day. You know, he's never hurt. Never just like always ready to go. Next rep. Never complains about anything. So, yeah.
People know about the guys in this receiving core. Locally, we know, you know, the depth chart better than nationally. But a lot of people look at Drake and losing Marvin and having Jalil back. But is there kind of a chip on everybody's shoulder in that receiver?
Oh yeah, there's always a chip on our shoulder. You know, because we always got something new to prove every year. You know, receivers leave, so everyone's got something. There's always someone up next to prove what they want to prove, and our receiver room got something to prove too. So
I was wondering if you could kind of talk about your journey last year. Was it kind of one of those deals where you were running scout team when you first got here?
I was running scout team when I first got here. You know, I was holding the papers up, you know, when we first started, like trying to get lined up for the offense, and you know, I was like, you know, it's just starting off on scout team, just getting better, looking at the reps every play. So. Yeah.
Do you remember kind of what week that was? Were you kind of getting late reps in games, and then they saw something and you started playing more varsity stuff? How did that work out last year?
Yeah, as the season progressed, I got the offense came easier to me as the season progressed. So I started making more plays in practice. It started getting easier, and they started trusting me more. So.
Was what did that one play where you broke all the tackles and spun out, and you know, was that something that changed the way that you think the coaches looked at you?
Yes and no. I feel like, you know, I don't know. That's kind of a hard question, but no, you're good.
I mean, you had to be doing some kind of things in practice that you were proud of, even on the scout team at that point.
You know, I guess because it was my first official touch, and so I guess it kind of opened more eyes. But you know, but that's pretty much.
How much did that do for your confidence?
It did a lot for my confidence for sure. But I always, you know, because you gotta have confidence before you have confidence, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You gotta have confidence in yourself to know that like you can do that. So if you like make those plays and you're used to making those plays, it's not like new to you, if that makes sense.
I mean, you had other guys, you know, like a Drake that was a walk-on here. How much does that kind of is there some, you know, you feel like there's a reputation to live up to as a walk-on here?
Yes and no. Mostly yes, but because Drake, I used to watch his high school highlights
Yeah.
all the time. I used to try and mimic my game like off of what he did, and just to come here and be in the same boat he was in, and just be able to follow him where he goes every time. And he helps me all the time. So just being able to follow him around, it just helps me. My confidence get like better. So.
Sooner Scoop HD.